I have a tarot reading for you, but Isis is coming through. She's recently reached out to me, actually multiple times, and only recently have I finally been receptive, because it's quite a unique energy to attune to. But she came through the other day in this Justice card, and so when I pulled out this deck, she was very much like, I have a message. And so the message that initially came through when I invited in the guides who have the highest good integrity 9 and above and just set my intentions that this video finds you when it needs to find you. She is talking about getting clear on your path and clearing your path, I believe. So I'm going to leave this card out, the Justice card, and just asking that the message that you need to hear comes through. Hi, I'm Kayla. If you haven't met me before, we have 2 cards. If you didn't hear the last message, the last tarot reading that I posted, it probably is for you. We have the 9 of Cups and the Tower. This time it's upright. Let me slow down a little. Take that deep breath if you haven't already. The 9 of Cups is about finding rest within spirit, allowing yourself to be so fully supported and having all of the resources that you need, right? Like, she has her cup, she has her snack, she is cozy in her home, she's warm, but she has these gorgeous, huge cats here. 1, keeping guard. 2, healing her spirit while her physical body rests. And this is what spirit is doing for us. It's like an incubator for us collectively. But if we're going to boil this down onto a personal level, you may have been having a lot of things just come up internally, just little bubbles from the past. Perhaps you don't even have full understanding of them. They could be from past lives, you know. But these are things that are not related to, I say not, some of them might be. Most of these little bubbles that are coming up, you might feel a little bit blindsided by, like, why is this coming up now? Like, this isn't even relevant to what I'm going through. And it's because a part of your spirit is being attuned and healed by your spirit team. And you can set intentions for that to happen at night while you sleep. So something that I would say, just as a tagline, would be higher self, spirit team who's of the highest good integrity 9 and above, I invite you to heal my body while I'm resting, heal my spirit while I'm resting, and then allow them to do the energetic work on you while your physical vessel sleeps, right? So the Tower moment, is this current, past, coming? The Tower moment is now. Oh, collective. We have been in a collective Tower moment for 4 years now, 5 years now. It's been ridiculous. And I feel like it's been little baby tower moments. Tower moment, right? Until now, it's like this big, huge tower moment. And so Spirit Isis is coming in and saying there is no need to fear this tower moment and what is occurring in the world around you, in your personal life, whatever this may be. This tower moment, there is nothing to fear. 1, we have these beautiful birds soaring high above it, unscathed, right? They're curious, they're checking it out, but they are not in the midst of it. So know that you have the ability to rise above, 1. And 2, you have your entire spirit team supporting you, healing you, keeping you in this beautiful incubator so that you are not feeling the brunt of this. The people who are feeling the brunt of the tower moment are the people who have not surrendered. They have not aligned themselves. They're the people who want to cling on to control. And so, that being said, I do want to acknowledge that there are shadows coming up within us personally that may reflect that need for control. I just got called out a little bit. They're like, oh, that's not you? You don't like control? You're not grasping and clinging to every ounce of control that you can? Heard. Yes, I have been. That's been my shadow work for 3 weeks. Star. It comes out in the reverse, but a lot of times I read it either. My cat really wants to be involved. I'm so sorry. Just a moment. This is Snowdrop. She loves us so much she came to say hello. You can sit beside me. Okay, so the Star is about reaching for hope. And a lot of times in reverse, this tells me that there's an aspect of us, of you, that has resistance to hope. And just to be really pinpoint blunt with you, because I love you, a lot of times this is reminiscent of childhood. In your childhood, you learned that hope was dangerous. Giving into like the hope that things could be better, hope that your parents could love you in the way that you needed to be loved, or whatever specific need that you had, hoping that that could be filled, and that you could be nourished in that way, led to a lot of disappointment and heartbreak. And so over time, you have learned that hope is dangerous. Hope hurts, right? Because the world that we have lived in thus far has not been able to meet those needs. And Isis is coming in like really gentle, really loving. And if you feel called to like absorb that energy from her, you can just welcome her in. But the star in reverse is telling me that now it's not just about potential. It is not just about possibilities that we're hoping for here. We're using this hope as an alchemical tool. We're using it as a manifestation, and in turn, allowing that light to heal those past versions of ourselves. We're allowing it to go into the depths of our shadows so that we can truly love those tiny parts of ourselves. Go into that inner child, give her a great big hug and say, I am so sorry that so-and-so could not meet this need of yours. I see you, and I'm going to meet that need for you now in whatever way that is. Grab some chalk color on the sidewalk, wear a princess crown to work, whatever you gotta do to love yourself in your entirety, right? And so this hope is not a misplaced hope, a misguided hope that's going to be crushed because of the external world. This is a promise to yourself. This is an alchemical tool. This is allowing your shadows to be seen and loving every part of yourself, including the part of you that believes that your hopes and your desires cannot be met. That's a really tough one. I'm sitting with that one as well. Two of coins. This is about balancing the physical and the spiritual. So I talked in my last video about how there's a heightened vibration. The energy of the collective is becoming really heightened, and that's causing a lot of shadows to come up. But while we're facing our shadows, while we're healing and tending to our nervous system, we still are existing in the world. We're still putting feelers out into the community. We're still participating in society, right? And so right now is about learning balance. And so just as a reminder, we are in our incubator, safe and cozy and warm, but the tower moment is happening all around us. And that is reflecting to us some fears from our upbringing. And now we're balancing our human and our spiritual, how to appease what we need to do in this physical realm. My cat is like attacking me right now. She wants to be in the camera so bad. We're balancing what we need to do in the world, but also how to tend to ourselves and focus on this spiritual nourishment that so many of us have been craving for such a long time, right? If you want your own private message, I have decided to do 3 $30 30-minute readings. So if you're one of the 3 people who reach out to me, we can do a 30-minute Zoom call for $30. I only ask that you give me a review to post on my site that I'm going to be creating. Reach out if you're interested in that. Isis, give us a few cards just to wrap this up. What is your guidance, your direct message for the collective here? Continue to tend to your being. So I got Temperance. It is in reverse. The healing you're doing now is reverberating back into previous lifetimes. And so back and forwards is a construct of the mind. They are just alternate lives. So past, present, future, it's all congruent. But essentially what she is saying now is that the healing that you're doing now is reverberating into ancient, what we would consider ancient times, and having a huge ripple effect on our current trajectory as a collective. As a mouthful. You're quantumly healing, my love. I am feeling called to do a part 2, but I do think it'll be different if you're called to follow me there. I love